Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween, everyone. From your local Care Bear, Chris Denton. I'm here in my car with my little car talks. But now I'm in as a bear. And get this. So this is Elena's costume, and she's like just about 5 foot tall, and I'm 5'7", 5'8". So I didn't have a costume, and I had to run to Carlos's Halloween party, and so I threw hers on. Hey, Julie. Yep, it's me in a bear costume, but it's so short. Like, the crotch is like riding up. Like, it's so short because she's 5 foot tall, and I'm a lot taller than she is, so I can't even like get the head. The head's supposed to be like this. So I actually look like a Care Bear, but this is like an extra small for a 14-year-old. So I wore it out. I was at the gas station and at school and everything, and I can only get, like, this is seriously so tight on my head. It totally doesn't fit. But I was like, screw it. I got to run to this party and I need a costume. So I threw hers on, but like the face of the thing is up here. And the crotch is like super tight because it's so short. Oh my God. Anyway, but I was just thinking, I know I chime in here and I am giving my input on network marketing and business and life and mothering and all of those things. But I just wanted to jump on and say, I kind of wish every day was Halloween, because today, like, my husband went to work in his costume. He always every year pushes it as far as he can push, and he won't tell any of us what he's going to be. He keeps it totally quiet until he comes down at night with his costume on, and it's always a crack up. But his whole office goes all out, 100% participation in Halloween. I always suck with my costumes. Like, I put them together like the morning of, like I did tonight, like, oh shit, I need a costume, and I just quick put this 14-year-old Care Bear thing on. You should see the floods. Like, it's totally short on my legs because it's so small, and I don't even look like a bear, but whatever. But I was just, and like, all these adults at school were dressed up. There was Chewbacca and Darth Vader and Superman, and all the teachers dressed up as a 6-pack of Coke. And anyway, I'm like, every day should be Halloween, where people just dress up like idiots, or they look really great. I don't know. And we just kind of don't take ourselves so seriously all the time. And I think that's the message of today, is that, in network marketing, and in sales, right? You get a lot of scripts to work off of, like, say this and do this and go to your prospect this way and all of those things. And so people get it if they're in sales organizations, they get it if they're in network marketing organizations. And the message for today is, like, just don't take yourself so seriously. Like, just be yourself. And so my partner, Tanya, and I were talking today just about, like, we have great training with my company. Like, it's awesome. It's great training, and it's so good, and it's so automated, and I'm super proud of it. And you also have to be yourself. And so I was talking to somebody else today, and we were, he's funny. Like, he's a really funny person. So I'm like, when you go out and talk to people and are prospecting people about your business or your thing you're going to sell or whatever it is, like, you're funny. So you need to be you and be funny. Don't be all serious and corporate-y. That's not you. And so, yes, you can have scripts and training and all those things to kind of guide you and give you some frame of reference. But at the end of the day, you have to be yourself, because who you are is great. Like, there's no reason you need to change. If you're introverted and shy, be introverted and shy. If you are, like, funny and comedic, then be that. You can still use your language and your script for your company or the product that you're selling, but you have to be yourself, because when you are authentically you, and you are a professional, yet you don't take yourself so seriously, you don't get caught up in the semantics of everything. So I even had someone who was reaching me out today, and it's awesome. Like, we talk a lot, but, I said this, now what should I say? And I'm kind of like, well, what would you normally say? Like, if you were having a conversation and you were going back and forth talking about your business or talking about a party you were having or talking about your kids or whatever it would be, what would you normally say? And I think that those of us in network marketing and those of us in sales sometimes get so caught up in the semantics of things that we forget to just be human and be yourself. And so, like, when I'm reaching out to people, yes, I want to give them the correct information. Yes, I am a professional. And like I've told you, yes, I will follow up with you until you tell me yes or no. It's in my business practice to do so. I'm a business professional. I'm going to reach out to you because I have something wonderful that I want to share. I'm not trying to sell you or get you or anything like that, but I want to share what I have. And if you're not interested, that is fine. One of my very good friends just last night, one of them is so excited to jump on board and join me in the business. And the other one's like, you know what? It's not good timing. Let's talk in January. Okay. And let's go out for a drink and talk about your kids. Like, it's tech for me. It's not personal if you don't want to join me in business. But I have to be myself, right? Like, I kind of like to play around, and I kind of like don't have it all together all the time, and whatever. And then I'm sitting here in a Care Bear costume that totally doesn't fit and is like seriously like riding up. I'm sorry, it is like, it's super tight, and I'm in floods sitting in my car, driving around getting gas. And I'm like, we have to stop taking ourselves so seriously. So you guys, you can still be a professional and still be put together and have some fun with your business. Have some fun with it. Like, if you are a funny person, be a funny person and a professional. If you are an introvert, say you're introverted. If you're going to go on Facebook Live and you're super introverted and uncomfortable, say that. I'm going on Facebook Live because I want to tell you all about what I'm doing, and I'm super uncomfortable, and I'm breaking out in hives because this is not the form that I'm comfortable with, but I want to tell you about it. Just be yourself and have a sense of humor. Think about it. If every day was Halloween, and we dressed up like Care Bears and priests and Superman. And I mean, I was at the gym early this morning. All the trainers were dressed up. Like, it was so fun. It just brings like a lightness to your day. Like, oh my God. Like, that guy is so serious all the time, like pumping iron and flexing his muscles and all this stuff. And now he's in this like goofy costume, like not taking life so seriously. So don't you think that's good advice? Like, it was just my message today. I'm like breaking out in sweat too because this thing does not breathe. But part of me is like, oh, maybe I'll just wear it all day. I wore it to drop Elaine off at school this morning. I'm going to wear it to pick her up because it's going to embarrass the crap out of her. And that's funny to me. Like, I think it's funny to embarrass my teenager as she walks out, like strutting her stuff all cool out of her high school. And I'm going to get out of the car in my very tight, doesn't fit Care Bear costume. Like, I can't even get the head down and embarrass her because it's funny. So anyway, I tend to be a pretty serious person. For those of you who know me, I am a pretty serious businesswoman. Okay. I am like, but like inside, I'm really funny, and I'm very, like, I have a great sense of humor. Like, it's my favorite thing to do is to laugh and not take life seriously. Yet I tend to be very serious, when I'm running my business, because I don't know, it's my tunnel vision. It's like when I get going and I get in a zone, like, I tend to be pretty serious, but I'm not, like, deep inside. So I think that, like, I even need this message, like, lighten up a little bit. Don't be so serious. Don't be so robotic in your business. Like, be yourself. Be okay making mistakes. Like, I was talking to a gentleman this morning, and I said, you're going to do it, and it's not going to be perfect, and it's going to be great, because it's going to be you. Like, when you do your Facebook Live out to your network or whatever it is, like, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes, but it's going to be great because it's you, and you can't mess it up. So I did one of these things a couple weeks ago, and I had a total cough attack, and I was going to redo it because it was really obnoxious, but then I'm like, whatever. It's Facebook Live. I had a message to tell my followers, and I had a cough attack because I couldn't control myself. So whatever, who cares? So you guys, get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Go put on some stupid costume. Go make somebody laugh. Go to the gas station or the supermarket in your stupid costume, because seriously, like, lighten up a little bit. I need the same message, so I'm telling myself, and I might watch this later. But it just, like, brings a sense of levity to this world. And, like, all of us, like, there's a lot of us out there who are entrepreneurs. Like, we're busting our butts every day. Like, kudos to all of you business owners out there. Like, kudos to you. All of you entrepreneurs and network marketers, kudos to you. But just shake it up. Do something you haven't been done before. Like, if you make a mistake and, like, you send a message to somebody and you have somebody else's name in the the deer, whoever, because you screwed up and you were going so fast. Like, don't crawl up in a hole and think your business is over. Just own it and say, you know what? I am so sorry. I totally messed up. Like, I was running my business and going kind of fast and I made a mistake. I am so sorry. That meant to say whatever. Like, just whatever. People make mistakes. We're not perfect. Just own it and have some fun. And I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween evening. You do not eat too much candy because it's bad for you. Bring it to my friend Cressy Tiziani at Lake Minnetonka Orthodontics. She will give you actually cash gift cards. I think that's what she does. If I'm wrong, sorry, Cressy. For your pounds of candy. Or no, she sends it to the military, I believe, and I do think she gives some cash gift cards. But don't eat it all because it's bad for you. And we are in a healthcare world now. That's my business, so we want to make sure you're healthy. But have a good night. Don't take yourself so seriously, and kind of just like look at me, you guys. Look at me right now. Come on. If I can run a business and make money, so can you. And I have this stupid fleece, very hot, unbreathable costume on. Okay? Mwah. Happy Halloween.